Meanwhile in Africa.
As you can hear, I'm surrounded by grandchildren and other young children in Hands at Work in our hub here in South Africa. Since I came back from Goma, I've just been so blessed to have all of these children with me. I am a walking jungle gym. They can climb on me from 6 o'clock in the morning. They can demand me to go and fetch a ball and to go and swing and run around and to pull faces. And oh, what a joy, what a privilege it is for me. And yet it's tough for me at the same time, because less than 2 weeks ago I was in Goma where I just saw pain and brokenness. I know one of the worst things you can say to a child is, you better eat your food. There are children who don't have food. And yet we know there's such profound truth in that, isn't it? That can only be understood once you see it. I know all of you had a tough year. I know all of you have gone through very tough times, and I'm not diminishing it for one moment. But you know, something I realized during my time in Goma was that even at the worst we are still going through, it is still equivalent to paradise for the people in Luanga. They would take it at any time, and it would be for them like paradise. I'm thinking of somebody like Gogo Mahemi. I met her in Luanga, and after spending a few days with her, trying to encourage her and be with her, she said these astonishing words to me. She said, George, last year I've been so disappointed in God. I said, Gogo, why have you been so disappointed? And she just looked down to the ground as she shared with me how there was a moment last year where she had no food in the hut for her grandchildren. Nothing. And they were all thrown out of school because she couldn't pay their school fees. And then quite a few of them became very sick with malaria, and she couldn't pay for them. You know, I really believe that's why our Father sent Jesus to us, and that's why Jesus sent us to go to the uttermost parts of the world. It puts things in perspective. It brings a gratefulness to us in the midst of a tough time. It makes us fight, not just for ourselves, but for others. And I know you are fighting with me. We are fighting on our knees with prayers for people like Gogo Mahemi. We are fighting with our wallets when we give. We are fighting with our voices when we speak on behalf of these children. We are together. And in the midst of a tough time, we can say, it is well with my soul, as we spend ourselves on behalf of Gogo Mahemi.
www.handsatwork.org